Okay, this is part 2 on getting our claw design done. We're now going to go from our part to an assembly. So first thing I want to do is go to File, New, Assembly. I'm going to go to Advanced. I'm going to use, you can just go to New Assembly, it will work for you. And we want to go here under the Assembly tab. We're going to go Insert Components. The first part you want to bring in should be the part that you don't want to move. So I'm going to bring the Y in. If you remember from the previous drawing, the Y is the part that should stay fixed on this, meaning it doesn't move around. So I'm going to bring that in, and I'm just going to hit the green check when it comes in. Then I'm going to go ahead and insert the rest of the components. So I'll hit Browse. I can select both of them at the same time, holding the Shift key and hit Open, and then just click and click. Now, let's go ahead and put these together and see what it's going to look like. So that's going to be using the mates, and you might remember some of that. So I'm going to go to Mate, and I'm going to make it real easy for myself. I'm going to select this circle right here, just the circle, not the cylinder. Try that again. And this circle right here, and that's going to give me two mates at once. So now my claw can move. Whoops. Something weird happened there. There we go. All right, and I'm going to also do a another claw. So if I hold the control button down and click on this claw, I can get another one. If I use my right mouse button, I can rotate this around. That's the right side of my mouse button. And then again, I'm going to go back to Mate and select this hole, just the hole, and then select this hole, hit OK. And now those two guys are mated together. Now if you remember, I forgot to put a hole in my claw for the linkage. So I'm going to grab my linkage and put it over here and say I want a hole to be somewhere about there, right? So I am going to select my part, and I'm going to hit Edit Component. I need to give a name to this first. Okay. All right. So Edit Component. This guy. All right. I want to put a new sketch in. You know what? I'll make it easier for you guys. I'll show you an easier way to do that. Let me get out of that. I'm just going to right click, open the part, and we'll edit it right here. We know that that hole needs to go right here. So I could put a sketch right on that part, draw a circle right here, and I'm just going to eyeball it, but I do need to give it a size dimension. Oops. 0.144. Hit OK. Go to Features, Extruded Cut, Through All, and hit OK. Now when I hit Save and close this out, I'll get a message that says models need to be updated, and there's my hole. So now I can take this linkage and again select just the hole, lock those guys together. Now that looks pretty good. We need another one of these, so you might remember, hold the control button down, get out of this command first, make another one of these. All right. Now this we're going to have to mate a little bit differently. We can mate if I use my right mouse button, I can move it. Right mouse button, I can move it around. Excuse me, left mouse button, move it around. Right mouse button, rotate it. And I want to select the bottom of this guy. Select that same hole again. Select this two. Put these two together. Oops, I need to be in the make command first. Okay. Now on this guy, you'll notice that this is too high. That's above that. So in this case, I'm going to use the make command and I'm just going to select the cylinders. And we're going to need to put a spacer in there because our linkage is above our part. All right. We might actually want to put these linkages below. That might be better. We'll have to figure that out. All right. So right now, we should notice that this thing goes all over the place. Oh, that's not what we want. So let's see if we can get these guys to, all right. So this, as this goes in and out, we don't want this to be able to rotate. It wants to stay on this line here, and that's going to happen when we add the other piece. But at least we can get an idea what it's going to look like. I'm going to hit OK, and most importantly, we need to get DXF files for this. So let me show you how to do that. So we're going to need to open up each of these parts. So open part. If you right click on it, you can export to DXF. And put it in your same folder. Okay. Hit save. All right, close that one. I need to make a DXF of this. So I'm going to open it. Select the face that I want. Right click. Export to DXF. And it should give me a picture. I hit save. And finally, we need to do our Y. Going to open it up. Going to right click and, oops. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me try that again. Here we go. Export to DXF. Hit save. All right. So now we have all those DXF files. We need to bring them into Illustrator, and that will be the next video.